Welcome. Next, another round here at the IndySlotCar Series, Deslotmania. It's a special event here at Quarry Heights. The second time we've been here this year, and some different rules.
Yeah, we're using the D-slot rules. We do this twice a year. We saw it at the Turkey Trot. The drivers hate it because it means you got to keep the pin in.
That's right. If you come off, you get what, 2 free ones in, or
Two
one
free ones in the heat race. Third one you are
and
out of here.
In the final, you get 3 free, and the fourth one you're
we
out.
double the length of the race, but yet we only add one more D-slot, so it's challenging for the guys who make the final.
Different strategy because you have to concentrate on keeping the car in the slot, and you can't really just go all out. It's more finesse in this race, and sometimes that doesn't suit a lot of guys' driving styles.
Exactly, and we have got some guys who are battling for the championship right now. We're just tipping into the second half of this season. John Wiedemann holds the lead over Bill Black, but watch out for Joe Heights coming up close.
Joe Heights is coming
in third.
He's Carnage, and does Carnage go in a D-slot race? I don't know. He might be a fish out of water here, but we'll see. He was fast in practice.
Exactly. All right, let's see what happens at this gorgeous Quarry Heights Raceway.
All right, it's time to meet the field for tonight's Deslotmania here at Quarry Heights Raceway. There's one of your point guys. That's Bill Black. He's chasing the point leader, John Wiedemann. He's on the pole.
Holy crap, a Bill Black on the pole?
I know. We got to wait for the other guy. Hang on. He's coming up. On the outside, there's the other guy, the other point guy we talked about, Joe, Carnage Heights.
Oh, he's fast. He's very fast.
Very fast. And inside here's the hometown guy, Matt Hayek. He's always tough to beat here at this track. He could be a favorite.
Oh, yeah, definitely a favorite.
Speaking of favorites, this guy's their favorite champion. 7 times their favorite champion. That's Mike Lack. Still having a season this year, and he's up in 4th. Yeah, that's all you get. Yeah, from Hung Solo. That works good. Here's the other Michael Shankin racing car. Floodgates were open. Remember, they won last week, and this is Mike Kristoff. He qualified 5th.
It must be pink juice coming out of those floodgates.
I think so. Over here, Steve Rist solo this week. His teammate Dean Strom's not here, but Steve's in the field qualifying 6th.
Well, what the heck is a Dean Strom?
I know. This guy's won the most D-slot races. That means he's really slow. That's Dan Margetta over here in the 48 car.
Oh, he old-timer.
Yeah, big time. And slow. Alongside of him right here, this is Pete Dorn. Watch out for Pete. He's on a tear after having a decent run last week.
He rooked quick, but he did not qualify very good.
Now, this guy, how about this? We got Brad Core. Usually got to wait for Brad Core. He's not last yet, though. He's second last, and he's back here in the 6th car. Always sharp machine. And here is your other point champion. What happened here?
Oh, holy crap. What happened to this guy?
I don't know. You were watching him. What happened?
He rooked he had a lot of issues.
Big time issues there in that car. But he's your point leader, John Wiedemann. That's your field. The point guys bookend the field. It's time for the D-Slotmania. Who will make the final?
First heat race of the Quarryfest D-Slotmania underway. You got Pete Dorn, hometown hero, Matt Hayek, and Joe Heights. So far, everybody's clean. Remember, that is the name of the game. You got to keep the pin in. 3 times you D-slot, and you are done. Early lead is Dorn, Hayek, and Heights. Matt was exceedingly fast in that red lane in qualifying. Kind of a gutsy call. Most everybody else finds that red lane challenging, especially up there in that corkscrew area. You got that exceedingly tight hairpin. We're coming up on halfway. While we were gone, Matt Hayek has had a couple of D-slots. That means he's now essentially on the bubble. Joe Heights has moved to the lead, and Matt is just holding off Pete Dorn for 2nd place right now in this heat. Pete has 1 D-slot. Joe has been clean. That was Matt Hayek just going out right there, your defending race winner. Matt, we expected a lot better from the hometown hero here tonight. What happened to you?
The car went loose on me. I don't know, too many beers, but I don't know.
Were you bleary-eyed from being up so early? We understand that the pork roast went in very early this morning.
Yeah, the pork roast went on at 5:39 this morning, so yeah, that could be a part of it.
Final 30 seconds now. Heights continuing to try to keep Pete behind him. Dorn, he's just starting to get a glimpse of Heights up ahead of him. He's going to have to make a pretty deep dive into these corners. He tried to push it and had a crash right there. The last couple of seconds a tick away, and Joe Heights continues to make finals with the win of this first heat race, and Pete Dorn could be setting himself up for the transfer spot with a solid run right there.
This is heat 2. This one has Mike Lack, Mike Kristoff, Brad Core, and Dan Margetta. Right now, Dan Margetta out to the lead, and right behind him we got the pink cars of Mike Lack and Mike Kristoff. Another off for Kristoff, so that's 2 for him. He only has 1 left. Trying to keep it in, running in third. In the meantime, Margetta has put a lap on Lack. Lack is just hanging with him. Margetta in that blue and white car. Lack in the pink car trying to get his lap back. Hey, look at this. We got dessert peanut butter bars and even more popular caramel espresso bars. Fans are going nuts for this right now. That's a blue ribbon dessert right there. Well, Kristoff making his move back now that Lack had that off. So they are battling for second spot there. They are a little bit behind the pace to get that transfer spot, though, so they're going to have to go. Dan is flying. And Kristoff is done. No floodgates for that driver. 10 seconds to go. And off for Dan. Can Lack catch him now? With 1 second to go. Dan's a jerk, but Dan's in the final.
All right, third and final heat race. Steve Rist, John Weidman, Bill Black. Weidman and Black together again in this heat race. Looking to set the final driver for tonight's D-Slotmania here at Quarry Heights. John Weidman with the early lead. Bill Black right behind. One of these point guys may not go on. Oh, Bill Black with an early off. We're running the opposite way here at Quarry Heights. As we did earlier, we got to this racetrack. We went the other way around the track. We run this way for the D-Slot race. As you can see, the leaders come by. There's Black and Rist side by side. Here's your leader, John Weidman, not too far behind him. And just now, Bill Black has a second off. He has 2 offs in this heat race. We're not even halfway yet. On the ropes is Bill Black trying to make up ground on Weidman. Weidman out front comfortably right now, trying to put a lap on Steve Rist. Oh no, right there. He was trying to pass. It was Bill Black, and he just went off. Black is out. He will not move on. He will not gain ground. The pole sitter of this race will not make the final.
Talk to Bill Black here, who was Bill. You set the pole position, and then what happened during the heat race?
And I've always loved D-slot races, but tonight was not the one. And John gave me a little gift there at the end.
Ooh, are we saying that maybe it wasn't all you?
Well, 2 of them were me, and one of them was definitely had a John flair.
Interesting. All right, first and second now, blaming each other for their problems. Things are going to get ugly here going forward.
You know, if you look at John, it's kind of already ugly. I'm just saying.
Whoa!
Did I say that?
Whoa! Look out, folks. This championship.
Steve just got 2 quick ones here as the second half goes on. John Weidman has 1 off, and Steve again. That's it. Steve was off. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Sayonara. See you later. John Weidman will make it. John wins. Pete Dorn got the transfer. He's making the final. Dorn is there along with John Weidman, Joe Heights, and Dan Margetta. Who had that on your bingo card? I don't think anybody as we go into this Quarry Heights D-Slotmania.
Time for the grid run here at Quarry Heights Raceway, Quarryfest Deslotmania, and all right, one of the highlights.
I finally made it!
Yeah, I'm in! Yeah, he's excited, folks.
Great.
Now, are you excited about being in the final or about these desserts?
Oh, man, these desserts are awesome.
Yeah. You raced in your heat race. I mean, right to the finish against Joe. You got something for these guys tonight.
Yeah, I got something. I came here with a little attitude. I'm really sucking in the points, so I need some points, and I came here to race. Not to just eat like I usually do, but I'm coming here to race tonight.
Dan Margetta has made a final. Dan, this was one of those races where, you are, and we did the calculations this week, you've won the most D-slot races in league history.
Yeah, it's probably because I'm slow. I mean, this is only the second final I made this year. The last one I crashed out on lap 2, if you recall, so I didn't last very long. But we'll just ride around, see where we're at. Dorn's crazy. He'll probably take out Heights. And who's the other guy in this race?
That would be John Weidman.
That's right. Point later. John who? I took care of our 7-time champ, if you noticed that. I mean, with apologies to Rat, this final has lack of the 7-time champion. Lack of. He's gone. He's out. Goodbye.
Quoting Rat. That may be a first. I'm not sure. Michael Shankett Racing. The floodgates continue to be open. Joe Heights. You had to battle Pete Dorn, though, to get into this final.
I did. I kept it smooth. I knew if I came off, Pete would have had it. So I just kept it smooth and quick, and we're here. We're in the final.
You've been making a lot of finals. You've been making your way upwards on the standings. Is a back-to-back win possible tonight?
It is possible. I'm not going to jinx it and say, yeah, Steve, you got it away. I'm not going to say it is possible, but I'm not going to say it's going to happen. I'm just going to try my best and race the shit out of this.
Good luck. And in the meantime, we have the fourth and final member. I think there's some shenanigans going on over here somewhere.
Hello.
John, you didn't have to work that hard. It seems like.
Shenanigans.
I'm not sure what was going on there, but I don't know. Anyway,
I didn't knock Bill out. Oh wait, I did knock Bill out of the race. I didn't knock Steve out of the race though.
no, that was all him. Yeah.
Yeah. I was racing with Bill. I don't know what happened. I might have kicked out a little bit and kicked him into the grass or something. I don't know.
I would say he shouldn't have had 2 D slots before that, and then it wouldn't have been a
Ask
problem.
me. He's just talking a bunch of trash talk over there. I don't even know what the hell he's saying, but
You don't want to know.
He should do it on the track actually, and he didn't do it tonight. So
He did not. This is so you've got the guy who's chasing you from third place tonight.
yeah, he's pretty damn quick tonight. So he's going to be tough. But you know what? I'd pick me first, but I don't know that I got it. I don't know if you saw my car in qualifying, but. I think the guy that might win this thing is Pete. He's all fired up.
I think you're right.
He was picking up the pace in this.
He is loaded with desserts.
He had the same amount of laps in the heat race as Joe. So I would pick Pete if I wouldn't pick me, and I wouldn't pick me.
Okay. Well, nobody wants to pick themselves, but somebody's got to win this thing. So let's see what happens. It is the final Quarry Heights D-Slot, Quarryfest Deslotmania, and already an off up there for Margetta on the first lap. That's going to allow Heights to go out front. Behind Joe, John Wiedemann, Pete Dorn, second and third. 20 minutes of D-Slot action. And Pete kept it clean. We're 5 minutes into this 20-minute final. And while we were away, Dan Margetta picked up 2 quick D-Slots. He now has 3. That means he's dancing on the edge. His next D-Slot will be the end of his night, so he's going to have to keep it clean for 15 minutes. That's asking a lot. We're coming up on halfway. Joe Heights continues to lead, but he has 3 D-Slots. John Wiedemann is running second. He has 3 D-Slots. And then there's Pete Dorn running third. He has just 1, and Dan Margetta with 3. Joe, you had all the confidence in the world coming into this thing, and clearly handling became an issue.
Yeah, it was. I don't know what happened. There was a couple of times I had an off, and I honestly could not tell you what I did wrong. It just out of nowhere. But, human error happens. 4th again in a D-Slot race this year. Yay.
And we just missed Margetta with his last D-Slot. There you see he came out in the interior hairpin. Pete Dorn continues to hold on to a lead. It's about a lap and a half at this point over John Wiedemann. Arrow CBD Racing car. Oh, and John Wiedemann with a crash right there in the infield, and he is out. And that's it. Pete Dorn has won Quarryfest Deslotmania, everybody. His first win of the season and the 8th different winner.
It's been a long time since we've seen Pete Dorn here in Victory Lane. Yeah, eating the he's eating the desserts.
On my fuel. Dude, your wife is awesome, and so are you. That's awesome.
Pete, now it's all on. You have 4 fans out there, and they're all tuning in, and they finally got to stick around to the end.
And to the end, I finally pulled it off. Hopefully, my 4 fans will be proud of me because I won. I fucking won.
He might get 5 fans, so maybe pick up some new ones.
Maybe 6. Maybe I get
6?
lucky. Ooh,
You gotta get a big wagon for that. Hey, you were on that whole race. I mean, and everybody else got in trouble early. You kept yourself clean right to the very end. You kind of gave one to Wiedemann there at the end.
I got lucky with the car. That was a great car. I really could drive it for once. I could drive a car and win. It was awesome.
Well, here's a trophy. Deslotmania, congratulations.
I get a trophy. This is freaking awesome.
Pete Dorn. Dorn gets a trophy. All is right in the world. We're going to go on. We have next race is at Corvette Connection. It's a really big track. A pretty good place. They redid that track work, and it's been repaved and everything. So, you ready for that?
Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Wow, you the little guys talking about floodgates. Come on, what about the...
Sugar Gates!
All right, there we go. He's bringing plenty of sugar. He's still got a flag.
Wow.
The IndySlotCar Series thanks you for watching the IndySlotCar channel.